In today's video, I'm going to be reversing James Harden's NBA career, meaning that he'll be starting it off with the Philadelphia 76ers and ending it with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Will Harden be able to get an NBA championship in this video? That's what we're here to find out. LeBron James takes home an MVP with the Cavs. Tyreke Evans takes home the Rookie of the Year over James Harden. Greg Oden, Sixth Man of the Year. Maybe we'll see a bit of a redemption tour from Oden considering injuries are off. Josh Smith, DPOY. Dante Green, Most Improved. Allen Bibby, Coach of the Year for Orlando. James Harden did not make the all-rookie team this season. Efficiency was kind of rough, but I mean, like 11 points per game. I thought that'd be good enough for him at least to be all-rookie, but I guess the Sixers are trusting an old AI in his farewell tour over young James Harden. Harden isn't getting too big of an opportunity here in Philly, only 23 minutes per game. This season, we did not end up making the NBA playoffs, but we've got a little bit more time in Philly to try and make some noise. James Harden up to an 82 overall for season 2, so he'll most definitely be getting more minutes. But look who we got! Oh my goodness, we got Boogie Cousins. The other day I did a video where I reversed his career, and now he's going to get to spend a little bit of time playing alongside James Harden. Now, we weren't completely terrible last season. We won like 34 games, I think, but we ended up jumping up to number 2 in the draft lottery, and we got Boogie as a result. That's an absolutely huge dub for the team. LeBron, another MVP. DeMarcus Cousins, oh my goodness. I mean, y'all know about the DeMarcus Cousins takeover if y'all watched the video the other day, but Boogie, over 20 points per game in his rookie year. The efficiency, it was a little mid, I'm not going to lie, but he was doing his thing for sure. Jared Bayless, Sixth Man, Dwight Howard, DPOY. No All-NBA just yet for James Harden, but maybe it'll be coming soon for him. We did make the playoffs this year. 44 wins on the season. Harden definitely took a step up, averaging over 15 points per game. Also shooting about 47% from the field and 37% from the three-point line. Round number 1 is going to be Washington. They only won 44 games. Oh my goodness, this conference was really weird. Of course, this was the time in the NBA where they had the different division rules, so that's why the Wizards are the 2 seed despite winning the same amount of games as us. But what that means is we should have a better chance to make it out of the first round. I mean, they've got Gilbert Arenas. Yeah, this team, I think we should be able to beat them. Game number 1 is going to go to us. Game 2 will go to Washington. Game 3 also goes to us. Game 4 goes to Washington. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. They're going to take Game 5 and we'll lose in 6. So Harden can't make it out of the first round, but this was his playoff debut. 2 for 12 in Game 6 is crazy. 5 turnovers. DeMarcus Cousins, 17, bad efficiency. Yeah, everybody kind of struggled in this final game of the series. Ultimately, we end up losing. Harden's numbers dropped off in the playoffs this year, but hopefully we can see him have some better playoff performances down the line. For Harden's final year with the 76ers, he's up to an 87 overall. DeMarcus Cousins is also up to an 83. We've got Iggy as well, Lou Will. Not a bad team, but I think that Harden and Cousins are going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting offensively. LeBron, another MVP. Kawhi, Rookie of the Year. Russell Westbrook, Sixth Man, and he ended up in Boston? What happened? I mean, he was doing his thing for sure, but wow, Russell Westbrook on the Celtics. Dwight Howard, DPOY, playing in Denver. Jan Mahimi, Most Improved, and Phil Jackson, Coach of the Year. James Harden, still no All-NBA just yet, but we did end up making it into the NBA playoffs, 46 wins, so a bit of an improvement from last season, and Harden improved individually for sure, averaging over 18 points a game. I'm wondering when the assist will come around though, because only 2.5 is definitely low, considering, he's James Harden. He led the league in assists per game last season, I believe. Round number 1, we're taking on Washington. It is a rematch. We're all tied up at 2-2. We're going to take Game 5, and we're going to Game 7 here. James Harden going to be in the bright lights of the NBA playoffs, Game 7, and we're trying to make it to the second round, so hopefully Harden can deliver. We ended up having a huge fourth quarter. We outscored them by 13 points and got the win. Harden with 18 points, didn't take us a ton of shots, but hey, it worked out and we got the dub, so that's all that really matters. We're moving on to round number 2, where we'll be taking on the Miami Heat. Miami still has D Wade, but honestly, that's about it. So hopefully we can get through D Wade. Game number 1 is going to go to us. Game 2 goes to Miami. Game 3 also goes to the Heat. They're up 3-1 in the series. We're going to take game 5 and we'll take game 6. Can James Harden make a conference finals and also a 3-1 comeback this early in his career? That'd be fire. Let's go ahead and see how this game 7 goes. It is a 1-point game here. Less than 40 seconds to go. Game 7. Chance to pull off a 3-1 comeback. We have the ball. Lou Will gonna pass it down to DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins working on his man. He's just using the strength. He gets packed. Oh my goodness. Knox absolutely packs DeMarcus Cousins. TJ Ford has it now. Ford over to Beasley. And Beasley is gonna finish it home. We are down 1. We need James Harden to deliver a clutch 3, clutch 2. We need something from him, man. Less than 15 seconds to go. I'd really like the ball to go to James Harden. Maybe Boogie. Just not Lou Will. No disrespect, but Lou Will has it. James Harden gonna set the screen for Williams. Williams over to Iguodala. I want Iguodala. Oh, he missed it, bro. Oh no, that was the shot, bro. I paused it before he shot it. I was really pause cheesing the CPU because I thought that was about to go in. Oh my goodness, he had the shot. Man, that must have been some type of glitch in 2K's algorithm or something, because we know Iguodala would have hit that. Now there's only 0.2 left, bro. We lost. Oh my goodness, man. What? Dude, you've got to be kidding me. There's no way he just made that. Oh my gosh, man. Wow. So we take the L there. Andre Iguodala had a great look from 3. Just didn't drop. Guess it is what it is, man. D-Wade was going crazy. 38 points. DeMarcus Cousins, though, 39. Harden, only 14. Come on, Harden. We need you taking more than 7 shots in a game 7. Come on now. Maybe Harden just needed a change of scenery. He's going to be playing in Brooklyn now alongside John Wall. Bradley Beal is also here. So John Wall and Bradley Beal back together. Just this time it's going to be in Brooklyn. Harden's going to be spending 2 seasons with this team, so hopefully he can make some noise. Alright, bro, we get it, Bron. You can win MVPs. Anthony Davis, Rookie of the Year. Monte Ellis, 6-man. Boogie Cousins, DPOY. Oh my goodness, he was going crazy in Philly. Trey Randall, most improved. Man, still no All-NBA for James Harden just yet. His teammate John Wall actually did end up making it, though. This season, we made it into the playoffs. We were the 6th seed. Harden, about 20 points per game, so that's a career high for him. Assists starting to go up a little bit, but still not the playmaking that we're accustomed to with James Harden. Round number 1, we're going to be taking on the Orlando Magic, and we're going to be getting swept. All right, that was a short-lived playoff run for sure. We got absolutely cooked. Last season in Brooklyn, seeing a lot of progression from guys on the team, so hopefully that can help Harden as this team tries to make a decent playoff run. Okay, so we're pretty far into the season. I think we're doing really well, 39 wins, right? But check out this game right here. We put up 61 points in regulation. Our leading scorer was John Wall with 14 points. This might be one of the worst games I have ever seen from a team in 2K. Look at this. We scored 8 points in the 4th quarter. That's wild, man. We lost by almost 60 points. I just had to show y'all that. DeMarcus Cousins taking home an MVP. Man, Boogie has been going crazy in this video. MCW Rookie of the Year. Monte Ellis 6-man. Boogie DPOY as well. Reggie Jackson most improved. James Harden, can this be the year for him? No. Still no All-NBA for Harden. Now, we were solid as a team, 47 wins. I think we were doing better whenever I showed y'all that game where we got absolutely cooked. First year averaging over 20 a night for Harden. Round number 1, we're taking on the MVP, DeMarcus Cousins. This is going to be a tough matchup for sure. Or should I say MVP and DPOY. So we've got our work cut out for us. We're all tied up into a piece. They're going to take game 5 and we'll take game 6. So another game 7 for James Harden. They put 158 on us in regulation. Oh my goodness. James Harden only 13 points. Boogie 30. Lou Will 22. Yeah, they were going crazy. Dragic had 18 and 15. Jarvis Hayes had 17 points and 16 boards. Yeah, we got cooked in Game 7. James Harden is here in Houston playing alongside one of the most clutch players in NBA history in Andre Iguodala. Multiple times 6th man of the year in the sim, Monte Ellis. We've also got Malik Houston, Carlos Boozer, Greg Oden, Brandon Rush, Kyle Lowry, who kind of flopped in the sim, only an 80 overall. We've definitely got some solid depth on this squad, but this is a team where Harden should be able to really take the lead and be the main scorer. Maybe we could see him average 25, 30 points a game. Boogie won another MVP with the Sixers. Jokic Rookie of the Year. Russ 6th man of the year still in Boston. Surprising that Russ is a 6th man at this point in his career. Dwight Howard DPOY. Sean Ross Most Improved Player. What's crazy is Harden has yet to make All-NBA. He still couldn't do it this year. I thought this might be the year because we were really good. We won 65 basketball games. Harden averaged almost 30. Yeah, he just got snubbed. This was a great season for James Harden for sure. Round number 1, it's going to be the Denver Nuggets. I think we should be able to beat them. Oh my goodness. Okay, we almost lost. But considering the amount of regular season games we won, I wasn't too worried. Ended up going to Game 7, winning by 4 points. Harden, 45 in Game 7. Wow. And we're moving on to round number 2 where we'll be taking on the Phoenix Suns. They've got an okay team, I guess, but nothing too crazy, especially considering, like I said, we were so dominant in the regular season, but we are down 3-2 here, and we're going to force a Game 7. We need to be locked in for this one. We can't lose in the second round as the 1 seed. We're down 6 points here. We're going to have to be locked in if we want to make this comeback. West has the ball. Is that Delonte? Delonte West has it down to Amari Stoudemire. Nice pass. And Stoudemire is going to finish it home. All right, bro. You don't have to act like you're Michael Jordan looking at your hand, bro. You did a layup. Andre Iguodala has it. Iguodala going to get the screen from Carlos Boozer. Iggy down to Boozer. Boozer, ugly mid-range. And he's going to miss it. The Phoenix Suns get the rebound. Ball goes up to Zach LaVine. LaVine over to Amari. Amari kind of blew that opportunity. Seems like he had a little bit of space, but waited too long to take the shot. We're moving in transition. Monte Ellis gets the ball poked away from him. We're down 8 points here. Not much time left. Yeah, this one is over with. I don't know why Greg Oden moved away from the guy who was about to get a fast break layup. So after being the number 1 seed, we end up losing in Game 7 in the second round. A disappointing ending to what was a successful regular season. Hopefully next year we can build off our regular season success and actually carry it in to the NBA playoffs. We've still got pretty much all our key guys, so let's just try to make another run at the chip. Also, if you're this far into the video and you're enjoying it, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for all your support recently. DeMarcus Cousins, another MVP. Karl Anthony Towns, Rookie of the Year. Monte Ellis is a bucket, man. He went 6th man of the year, averaging almost 23 a game. Kawhi Leonard, DPOY. Julius Randle, Most Improved Player. Can Harden finally make All-NBA? No. I don't know what it is in this video for James Harden. He just hasn't been able to do it. I mean, the numbers were great. Once again, the only thing that he's really lacking in is those assists. He just hasn't been able to get a ton of assists in this video. We're the number 2 seed. We ended up winning 50 games on the season. We're taking on Sacramento in round number 1, and we're down 3-1. Bro, come on, Harden. We're going to take Game 5, and we'll lose in 6. Man, the playoffs have been a huge disappointment for James Harden, which I guess you could say kind of reflects his real-life career. He hasn't been able to win a championship up to this point. Oh my goodness, Kawhi averaged over 40 in the finals and won a chip. Look at the efficiency. Almost 70% from the field, over 60% from 3. Crazy stuff from Kawhi, but we need Harden to have a run like that. He does fine in the regular season, and our teams just completely flop in the playoffs. Ironic. Flop was a word to use. Definitely Harden is definitely a known flopper. Anyway, man, I want to see Harden succeed, so hopefully we can actually do something next year. We lost Monte Ellis this offseason. That's a big loss. We did replace him with Lame Tom. I'm saying Lame Tom because bro's at 81 overall. He's not about... Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind, Dame. I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game. He's going crazy. The overall doesn't tell you how he's playing because he's playing like an 87, 88, maybe even 90 overall. So hopefully he can keep up that type of play with us as well. Kawhi Leonard MVP, Ben Simmons Rookie of the Year in Detroit, Irvin Clemens 6th man of the year. Kawhi also wins DPOY, and Terrence Jennings Most Improved Player. Richard Mason, Coach of the Year. Still no All-NBA for James Harden, man. That has been the most disappointing part of this video. We didn't even make the playoffs. Speaking of disappointing, Damian Lillard, 21 points per game. James Harden, about 27. Man, this backcourt dynamic when it comes to the scoring, but apparently it wasn't good enough. The West was trash, too, and we couldn't even make it in. Best team in the West had 48 wins, so definitely a wide-open conference in terms of championship contention. Nobody was far and away the top dog. We completely dropped the ball at the end of the season, losing 6 in a row, and as a result, we missed the playoffs. Unfortunately, after missing out on the playoffs, we didn't really pick up anybody new, so I guess we're just gonna have to hope Harden goes crazy this year or something. LeBron taking home another MVP, Lonzo Rookie of the Year, D'Lo Sixth Man, Kawhi DPOY, DeJounte Murray Most Improved, and Rudy Tomjanovich, Coach of the Cavs, wins Coach of the Year. James Harden finally did it. He made the All-NBA third team. This season wasn't even as good as like a couple of seasons ago where he was averaging near 30, but hey, we'll take it. He finally did it. We did end up making the playoffs this year. For some reason last season we completely missed it, and then this year we're the number 1 seed. You know, that's how 2K simulations sometimes go. Round number 1, we're taking on the San Antonio Spurs. We just got swept. Speaking of how the 2K simulations go, we just got cooked, bro. Oh my goodness. Who do they even have over in San Antonio? Melo, Cat, Malcolm Morris, George Hill, Draymond. I mean, this is a cool team, I guess, but getting swept as the 1 seed is crazy. James Harden did his thing too, 33 points per game. Sure, the efficiency was down, but he was getting buckets. And Dame time, he was averaging over 27, but we just completely folded in the playoffs, lost to the Spurs. Team still looks pretty solid. We'll probably need Dame and Harden to do a lot of the offensive heavy lifting, but overall, we just got to make it happen in the playoffs. That's been the big issue in this video. Anthony Davis taking home the MVP, Luka Rookie of the Year, Isaac Turner Sixth Man, Kawhi another DPOY, Del Swift Most Improved Player, and Judd Jacobson Coach of the Year for the Memphis Grizzlies. James Harden can't make All-NBA 2 years in a row, of course, because the great Dennis Schroeder made it over him. This season, we were the 2nd seed. I don't really know if that means anything, though, because we continue to just flop in the NBA playoffs. Round number 1, it's going to be the Phoenix Suns. We're up 3-1. We actually made it out of the first round. Let's go. We're moving on to round 2 against the Portland Trail Blazers. They're led by Chris Paul. I think we should be able to win. Game number 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to the Blazers. Game 3 also goes to the Blazers. And we are down 3-1 in the series. We're going to take Game 5 and we'll lose in just 6 games. Man, can't even make it out the second round. 13 points for James Harden. I'm not sure if Harden's even made it out of the second round once in this video. Sixers go on to win the chip. Boogie, Finals MVP. We still got 3 more years left in Houston for James Harden. Hopefully he can actually make something happen. Team pretty much the same. A lot of regression going on. I'm not too hopeful, man. We just keep failing in the playoffs. AD, another MVP. Zion, Rookie of the Year. Bill Grady, Sixth Man. AD, DPOY. No All-NBA this year for James Harden. I guess that one All-NBA appearance was a Linsanity run. About 25 a game on the season for James Harden. Unfortunately, we didn't even make the play-in tournament. The one difference I noticed with this team is we got a couple young guys like Rui Hachimura, OG Anunoby. Maybe they can help us out a bit. Iguodala down to a 79 is crazy. Luckily, only 2 more seasons left in Houston for Harden. We were garbage this year. AD MVP, LaMelo Rookie of the Year, Trae Young Sixth Man, AD DPOY, De'Aaron Fox Most Improved, and Paul Westphal Coach of the Year. James Harden, no All-NBA, not a big surprise. We won 33 basketball games, man. It got ugly this season. Yeah, we're probably cooked. Let's just get this last year over with. Nikola Jokic MVP, Cade Cunningham Rookie of the Year, Trae Young Sixth Man, Giannis DPOY, Dennis Smith Jr. Most Improved. He's going crazy in this simulation. No All-NBA for James Harden. We're the 10th seed in the play-in tournament. And of course, we didn't make it. 40 wins on the season, about 20 a game for Harden. Let's go ahead and head to OKC, man. James Harden's going to be playing alongside Jason Tatum in OKC. We've also got DeAndre Jordan, Wendell Carter Jr., KCP. This is a good team. Unfortunately, the regression is starting to hit for Harden, but luckily, JT should be able to pick up the slack. At least that's what I hope. Ben Simmons is the MVP of the National Basketball Association. 27 points per game, over 11 rebounds, 6 assists. You've got to be kidding me. I don't even know what to say, man. Dennis Smith Jr., 6th Man of the Year. Giannis DPOY. Isaac Okoro, Most Improved. James Harden, no All-NBA. What a surprise. We're the #1 seed this year, though. We're so back. James Harden was hooping, averaging about 24 points per game. Jason Tatum, about 29 a night. Round #1, we're taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. We're not worried. We're down 3-1. I thought that the trend of us just getting cooked by lower seeds would change now that we're on a new team, but apparently it didn't. We got absolutely destroyed. Aaron Holiday? What? Aaron Holiday is averaging 20 in the playoffs? How? How is this happening? No way James Harden's letting Aaron Holiday outplay him in Game 7, bro. 37 is nuts from Aaron Holiday. But what's going on with the Pelicans? Do they have anybody crazy? I mean, they've got a good young team, but we really should have beat them. 2 more seasons left. Hopefully Harden can make the most of them. Zion Williamson wins the MVP. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year for the Lakers. Trae Young, 6th Man. Anthony Davis, DPOY. Keegan Murray, Most Improved. Jason Tatum, Clutch Player of the Year. No All-NBA again for Harden, but we were the #1 seed this season. 62 wins on the year. So great season for the team. Round 1, we're taking on Utah. We're up 3-2. We're going to beat them in 6. Round 2, we're going to easily beat Denver. Conference Finals, we got the Blazers, and we're down 3-1. We're going to take Game 5. We're going to take Game 6. 3-1 comeback to make the finals. Come on. I need y'all to be locked in. This Blazers team is kind of crazy. They got CP3, Donovan Mitchell, John Collins, and Nikola Vucevic. So Harden, Tatum, y'all are going to have to be on your A games in this one. We did it. James Harden is going to the NBA Finals. Shout out to Tatum, Conference MVP. Harden, 30-10. This is what we need out of you in these big games. And we're taking on the team where it all started in this video, the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got an older Boogie. They've got Blake Griffin. They've also got Tyrese Maxey. Hopefully, we can take this home and Harden can win a championship. Game #1 goes to Philadelphia. Game 2 is going to go to us. 2-1 series lead for Philly. 3-1 lead. Come on, Harden. We need you to lock in. Game #5 is going to go to us. Game 6 goes to Philadelphia. And DeMarcus Cousins takes down his former teammate, James Harden, to win the chip. We've got 1 more year left. Can Harden clutch it up? Also, 7 of 23, 4 of 16 from 3 is nuts. But Harden, we're going to need you to be locked in for this final season. Let's get this chip. We lost Jason Tatum. Oh, it's so over, bro. Harden's getting old. We replaced Tatum with Rudy Gobert. Yeah, GG's, man. I'm going to sim the season real quick, but I think y'all already know what's about to happen. 33 wins on the season. So even in his reverse career, James Harden won no NBA championships. He made 13 All-Star teams and 1 All-NBA third team. Regardless, I had a lot of fun making this video for you guys. If you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate if you left a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.